Hello, everybody. This is Andrea Dior coming back with you guys with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about what's been going on with me. How did my last semester go? How did my semester this time went? And pretty much explaining what's been going on with me. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm basically going to start off talking about my fundamentals class. For fundamentals, it was a very hard class for me. I didn't grasp onto concepts really well in that class when I first started. We had 4 tests in that class, and I think my first test I got a 66 or a 68, I can't remember. And from there, I just knew this was going to be a rough semester just in this class alone. The second test, I think I caught up a little bit and I got an 80. But then when the third test came around, I got a 72. So when you average those things out, it probably came up to like a 73%, and you have to have a 76 to pass the class. So on the final, I had to do awesome in order to pass this class, like get an 86% on the final. So going into the final, it was a little tough for me, but I managed to pull through with passing fundamentals, which was a good thing. Secondly, I did ask for help, but it just seemed like at the time I wasn't getting the help from instructors. I wasn't getting help from even my friends in that class. So it was very difficult. Please do not be that person that when you see somebody who needs help, you don't help them or give them any advice, because everybody's trying to reach the same goal. And as much as you're trying to get a good grade, you should be kind to other people, because you have to be selfless in this profession. So no matter if you see somebody struggling or doing better than you in the class, there's always room for helping other people out. All right, so for pharmacology, I did really well in that class starting out, so I didn't have any problems with pharmacology. I think with that, I started off, it was 2 tests and then the final. I started off in the class, got an 80 on the first test. Second test, I got an 84. Last test, I got an 88. So overall, I got a B in that class. So to me, pharmacology was a lot easier than fundamentals, because I guess I was just starting out trying to grasp the actual nursing questions. So I have nothing bad to say about pharmacology. So the last class, which was my basic skills class, I really didn't focus on the class like I should have. I think that overall, I was too focused on fundamentals, too focused on passing fundamentals instead of giving equal time to each class. So with the basic skills, there were 2 tests and there was also a final exam. So on the first test, I ended up getting a 72. The second test, I ended up getting an 80. And then the last test, I just didn't even do that well on it. I got like a 73 or something like that. It wasn't that good. So I ended up failing that class for the semester. So that kind of set me back, because I had to retake it this upcoming semester. So I just finished my finals for this semester. But all in all, that last semester really taught me that you really need to buckle down when it comes to nursing school. Like, you really need to start in the beginning to get yourself to a point that if you do fail your final or something like that, you don't have to worry about it. And it also taught me that I need to be a little bit more organized. I need to practice more questions. I need to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do as a student to get the best results out of anything in the class. So I think that last semester taught me that I really need to focus on practicing questions and learning the concepts more. Um, when I got to this semester, which is spring semester, when I got to this semester, I had to repeat the basic skills class, and I also took 2 other classes just to balance me out. So with basic skills this time around, it's like I started to understand the concepts. I started to understand the questions and how they were being presented to you. I started to understand things a lot more than I should have the previous semester. And I'm kind of glad that I retook the class because it just made me rethink all of the information that I did learn from fundamentals and incorporated it into the basic skills class. So not only was I getting stronger in answering questions, I was getting stronger on the skills. But the skills part was cut short because of the situation that's happening right now. Even though I did learn all those skills the previous semester, it was cool relearning them again and experiencing like the new students in the class who were trying to learn the skills as well. But this time around, I really think that, I knocked it out of the park. But I ended up getting an A in that class this semester because I was a lot more focused and I was a lot more into everything that was going on around me. And then the semester wasn't that bad. It was a chill semester. The only thing that I will tell you guys about me having to repeat the basic skills class is that it didn't count against me. It wasn't considered an actual nursing course, so it didn't count as a failure. But in my program, if you fail, if you fail 2 nursing classes, then you would have to, they would pretty much kick you out of the program. So it's like you fail 1, you have to repeat that class, and if you fail it again, you're out the program. But in my case, I didn't have to repeat a nursing class. I repeated a co-requisite because without the co-requisite, you can't take med-surg. So now I'm looking forward to the fall semester and taking med-surg and everything. Even though I was sad about leaving my other friends behind, it was really a good experience for me because I learned a little bit more. I learned a lot more than I should have known this semester. So it was a good thing. And I pretty much think that if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't know what I know now. So yeah, I pretty much took the time out to focus on my classes this time around. I was like, we don't really need to make any YouTube videos until we see some progress, until we see that I'm back on track to where I need to be. But a lot of stuff had happened in between that time. And I wasn't that focused and I wasn't trying to make any YouTube videos, but I figured that I should update you guys on what's been going on. If you have questions on anything or you need help as far as with notes or anything like that, I can help you guys out. I want to help people in any way that I can. And also, if there's something that I didn't talk about that you want to know about, put that in the comments below. I communicate back with any and everybody on the page. So if you have any types of questions, if you personally need help with like nursing school questions or something like that, you can put them down into the comments below. I will probably update you guys probably, depending on what kind of videos I can think of. It'll probably be a little sooner. I'm trying to get my YouTube set up a little better. But as always, thank you guys for watching my video and take care.